Hey friends! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I just wanted to sit down and play with some makeup. I kept at drugstore, so all these products in today's video are all really affordable for you, but I just wanted to create the perfect classic fall glam. If you want to stick around, have a wee chit chat with me and see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So this is actually my current go-to makeup, by the way. Obviously I'm going to be making it a wee bit more glam for the tutorial. So for my primer I'm going to be taking the NYX Honey Dreamy Up primer. Please excuse my body situation, by the way. I have just put I've just put some fake tan on, so just in case you think it looks a wee bit dodgems, it does, I agree. And this top is absolutely killing me. Like, I shouldn't even be pointing this out to you, what we're doing. It has these like puffy shoulders and I just feel like a deck of cards. Like, I just feel as if my head's just like poking up out of a cardboard box or something. It's so funny. Ugh, Jesus Christ. I love this primer, but it's so messy. It's just like applying snidders to your face. I'm sure as appealing as that might sound, it's actually quite nice. My foundation, I'm kind of stuck between these two shades from LA Girl, the Pro Coverage foundation. So I have Nude Beige and Fair. I think we just kind of play it safe and just go for Fair, and then obviously if it doesn't match perfect, which it probably won't, I can always cream bronze and stuff. It's been so long since I've used this foundation. I love it so much. This would be probably one of my favourite drugstore foundations, by the way. It is absolutely amazing. So obviously Black Friday is coming up. Black Friday is the 26th of November. See, on Beauty Bay, this usually is on sale, and this is whenever I actually stock up in this foundation. It's usually like, I don't actually know how much it is, maybe $9.99, but you can usually get this for like £5 or £6 on the Beauty Bay Black Friday sale. So do keep an eye out for that. It's so good. It's such a fantastic foundation. It's definitely my favourite from the drugstore. So if you do have oily skin, I'm not too sure how you would actually get on with this foundation, because like, as you can see, it's very, very dewy. I know LA Girl have a matte one, whereas this obviously is the illuminating one, so obviously it's going to be a wee bit more dewy looking, but I just think it is absolutely stunning how it makes my skin look. It just looks so juicy and so dewy and so youthful. Youthful? Is that even a word? Youthful? Lively? You know what I mean? I just think the finish is so beautiful, and it has the most beautiful coverage as well. It's lovely. I love it. And then for concealer, I'm going to be taking the Ordinary High Coverage, well, yeah, the High Coverage Concealer. Can you guys see? Well, of course you can see. You can probably see your future in my goddamn forehead. Can you see how shiny my forehead is? Mate. I'm just putting on a wee bit more concealer because I don't need to, but I want to. I'm going to be taking the Soul Body Cream Bronzer in the shade Medium Dark. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This powder is actually very similar to the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. It's so nice. So in the fact that it has the tiniest, I mean minuscule, like wee particles of shininess. Basically it has a wee bit of like a shine, not shine, but basically it's kind of like, there's a wee bit of a glow to it. But with it being e.l.f., of course it is affordable, but it is gorgeous. It's so nice. It's very beautiful. But if I put it on my hand, it's on this hand, you know, like you can see that there's a wee bit of like a healthy glow there coming off my hand compared to this hand. You know, like you can definitely see it. It's so nice. There we go. I'm gonna set my skin now, and I'm gonna be taking the Morphe Continuous Mist. But for highlight, I'm going to be taking this one from Makeup Revolution, and it is the Soph Cookies and Cream highlighting palette. I don't really think it matters what shade we take, does it? So I'm going to take a wee bit of the both of them. So I see Jaclyn Hill has released her new jewellery collection, Jaclyn Roxanne. Oh my god. The pieces are absolutely beautiful, and it's so fitting for her as well because she's obviously known, not necessarily known, but you always see her with jewellery on, like earrings, necklaces, rings, watches, etc. So I was so happy for her. I was so excited because obviously not only just the pieces were absolutely stunning, but kind of like the explaining that she had done behind Jaclyn Roxanne. I thought it was actually quite nice. And I'm sorry that I'm kind of turning this into like a bit of a negative, but we'll end it in a positive. But obviously Trendmood had it posted on their Instagram page, and this is something that I've always thought, but I've never actually mentioned it or said it. But I feel like the Trendmood page, and it's a page that I will always follow because of the new releases, like she's always the first to kind of spill the beans on all the new releases and have all the new pictures and the promos and stuff and all the information. But I feel like it's probably one of the most negative pages on Instagram. They're nothing but bullies on that page. And I really hope that that isn't me being nasty saying that, but it's just something I've noticed. It doesn't matter what she posts on her Instagram, but there's always so many negative Nancys that just have nothing nice to say. And I feel like whenever it comes to Jaclyn Hill, they literally tear that poor girl a new arsehole. You know, like I did see a couple of comments being like, oh, does the jewellery come with hair in it? And it's like, really? Just let it go. I just feel so bad for these brands and these people that are like coming out with these collaborations or these makeup products or whatever, and she's putting them on her Instagram. And there's so many negative comments. They're horrible. They're so nasty. But for blush, I'm taking the L'Oreal Melon Dollar Baby Blush. Yeah, just this wee one here. It's just like a nice wee pinky tone. And it's the tiniest wee bit of sheen to it. If I was ever to come out with a collaboration and it would actually end up being on Trendmood's Instagram page, I'd be like, oh my god, yes, happy days. But at the same time, I'd be like, shit. There's gonna be people tearing me to bits, tearing my product to bits. I know like within the community it's always good to like get talking in the comments and everybody is able to express their opinions, of course, but I just don't understand like why she doesn't do anything about it. And I know there's nothing that she could do, but she could at least like limit her comments. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I just don't get it at all. It's just, and it just makes me sad for so many people. For my bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Morphe and Havana Greg bronzer. Is Morphe considered drugstore? I would probably say it kind of is, but oopsies. I am so excited to be finally using this palette. I do not know, and I'm going to apologise again, I'm not too sure if this would be considered drugstore, but it would kind of be like drugstore-ish prices. I was gonna say a Royal Rose there, but that's the name of the palette, but the brand is Cosmic Brushes. So this is pretty new. It's only been out a couple of months. It's beautiful. I think I actually did show you this in one of my vlogs, but this makes, you know, whenever you like, well, I'm guessing whenever you give birth and you see your baby for the very first time and you get that overwhelming joy. I look at this palette and I feel like I've birthed this palette. That's beautiful, mate. That's stunning. I'm definitely wanting to use some of these shades here, like some of the browny, reddy, wine, burgundy tones. So I think first off, I'm going to go in with a transition shade and take Queen Bee. And I'm just going to pop in this shade just within the crease. Okay, let's talk videos. So this week I'm actually intending on filming a jewellery collection video. That video has been very, very highly requested. I think it's kind of got to the point where you have maybe kind of given up because it hasn't been requested in such a long time, but there was a stage where oh my god, it was a very, very highly requested video and I was like, yes, 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 I will eventually do it. So I'm filming it this week. Finally, hurrah. But I want you guys to let me know what other videos you would like to see, especially for this time of year, like especially coming up to Christmas. What Christmas tutorials would you want? I don't know, just like what would you like to see? I'm kind of stuck between these two, Royal and Honor. Royal is a wee bit more of a burgundy. There's definitely more red in it, but I'm kind of scared in case it comes off a wee bit too red on the eyes. Do you know what? Screw it. We'll use it anyway. So Royal. So I've literally just took the tiniest wee bit just to kind of see what that looks like. So taking this shade now. I'm going to start off by popping this shade just on the outer corners and just blending into the inner corner, but still keeping it within the crease. So I'm going to be blending it like around in here. Those shades are actually really nice and they're blending really nice as well. I absolutely love these shades in this time of year, like say burgundies and wine shades and tones. I think they're so nice. Still taking this shade here, but I'm going to switch to a Buff and Blend BB22 brush just so I can be a wee bit more precise with my placement and blending, especially now that I'm going to be focusing more on the inner corner. So I'm going to be doing like a slight cut crease type situation. Kind of like a cut crease without actually cutting the crease. I'm going to be using a liquid eyeshadow. So I'm going to be like placing it on kind of as if I'm cutting the crease. You'll see anyway. So I'm wanting a wee bit of depth to be at the inner corner. I absolutely love that colour. I feel like it's so beautiful. I was going to be taking an even darker shade, but I did notice in this palette there is no darker shade apart from this one here. But it's kind of like, there's kind of like a purpleness to it. Can you see that? So I've just went on ahead there and got my e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palette in the shade Truffles. This is honestly absolutely battered. I promised myself that by the end of the year I would have this finished. And I'm going to first off start by packing this on the outer corner. I'm only going to be taking the tiniest wee bit of this shade at a time because it is quite dark. I'm not too sure how dark I want to make this. And then go into Champagne, which is this shimmer shade here. I'm going to go into this wee brush again and Honor this shade. And I'm now going to start and deepen up the outer corner again and kind of blend the shade into the shimmer so it doesn't look like such a definite line down the center. So I'm going to be taking a flat eyeshadow brush, this one here, and going into my e.l.f. palette again, and I'm going to be taking this darkest shade. And I'm going to blend that out. For my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking, I think I might just go in with the Honor. This one here. Oh, that palette looks so nice in that lighting. Oh, so pretty. And then for my mascara, before I go and pop on some lashes. I wonder what lashes I'm going to wear actually. Basically, the only lashes I ever wear are unbranded ones, these ones here. like wee half lashes. So I've kind of been thinking that's because I don't tell you what lashes I use, that you might be thinking that it's lashes I'm coming out with, but it's not. I actually got these lashes from Shein. I feel like I need to apologise every time I mention that brand because fast fashion and all that, I completely understand, but their lashes aren't actually half bad. So this is what they do look like, by the way, but I've obviously been using these ones here. I will link these down below, by the way, because I think for all these lashes they're like £3 or £4, and these are the lashes I have been wearing, by the way, and they're actually so good. You'll obviously see them when they're on, so give me a minute. For my lip liner, I'm going to be taking Brink from Colourpop. Just going to do my lips while them lashes are getting tacky. That's actually a really nice lip liner, actually. So for my lips, I'm going to be taking this from Maybelline. What is this? It's their, oh sorry, it's on the lid. It's their Super Stay Matte Ink. These wee ones here in the shade 55 Driver. I just thought that this would be a really nice shade. Okay, my lovelies, so this completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will have all the products listed and linked down below in the description box, along with my Instagram, so don't forget to go and follow me on there. But other than that, guys, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.